So, how has your journey been so far on YouTube? I watch you. I have gone through many of your videos, and before we introduce ourselves, I think with the people who are on a journey of learning English, we are quite familiar with each other. Whether we have got the opportunity to talk to each other or not, but even then, the faces have become very familiar to us. I think the similar way you would go eye to eye with me, isn't it?
You're absolutely right, ma'am. And I have seen a lot of video of yours, and I really wanted to speak with you for a long time, but I was not feeling absolutely fine, and I was busy, so I could not mail you. And I was thinking to mail you in future, but you
See,
mailed me first.
I tell you the truth, I was waiting for that moment, frankly speaking. But
Yeah.
I'm a kind of person who never hesitate in taking a lead. I thought, so what? Ajay is busy in making contacts with the other people. I must take the lead in my case.
Ma'am, the problem is like I had been sick for a few days. First, I was facing few problems regarding my eyes. Then I started getting headaches. So that is why these days I'm not uploading videos on a constantly basis. Otherwise, I upload video every day. And few minutes back, you asked me a question like related to my YouTube journey. So the journey has been so amazing for me because when I started my YouTube channel, I was, not comfortable. I
Ajay,
was,
just give
yeah,
me a minute. Let me free my pet. He's inside with me
okay, ma'am.
in the room and he will create a mess. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, YouTube journey, especially, I think you asked the specific question.
Yes,
So
yes.
when I started my YouTube journey, so I was not really confident about myself, and at that time I could not interact with another person on a video call. And like I think I took a 90 days challenge speaking in English at that time because I just wanted to become consistent. And I had a lot of issues at that time if I talk about speaking in English. So I started uploading videos, and when I started doing that challenge, so I could not speak about any kind of a topic. Or when I used to record my videos, I used to watch here and there. So it was happening with me. And when I completed my channel, so I started getting confidence, and then I started having a conversation with a lot of people on a video call. And to be honestly, the first time when I did it, I was literally very scared at that time, and I was literally shaking, and it was not a very like a good thing for me, and it was kept on happening like first time, second time, and third time. And but day by day, because I was just making me uncomfortable, I was getting out, so I started getting out from my comfort zone. And if I talk about my personality, ma'am, so I am an introvert person, so I hesitate a lot if I interact with someone. So uh, speaking about this YouTube journey, so I have learned a lot of things. I have interacted with a lot of beautiful people. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to meet a lot of people.
And since how long have you been on this journey?
Ma'am, speaking about my English journey, so it is very like I think different from another people because I
Mhm.
started my journey when I was in my college. But at that time, I was not really serious. So I just started interacting with people on an audio call, and I did that thing for few days, and then I gave up. Then I started, then I gave up. So, but if I talk about constantly, so it has been more than 8 months. So I'm
Mhm.
doing it constantly basis, because if you start your journey and then you give up, then you again start. So you have to start from the scratch. So I can say that,
That's true.
yeah.
once we are in the learning phase, the most important thing at that very moment is you take it up to the accomplishment where you reach at the threshold level. That is very important. And suppose if we give up in between before that, so everything becomes back. So you will have to begin from the beginning.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I think in my case, I did not have any kind of a guidance, and it was like a thing like I was facing when I started my YouTube channel, when I started interacting with people, and I used to follow wrong methods, and I was just having a conversation with someone. I was not upgrading myself, so I made a lot of mistakes. And few days back, like I can say that it has been more than 1 month. Now I know like how can you improve yourself and which kind of a techniques you can follow, because if you do practice in a wrong way, you are not going to improve, and you're just going to face a lot of problems. You are going to get demotivated. And I think in my case, because I have not taken any kind of a subscription, so when you interact with people and like by using free services, I think free application, so you come across a lot of people, and they are just going to demotivate you. So surely, like you are going to feel bad about yourself, or you feel like giving up. So I also felt a lot of times.
But I would take it in the other way, Ajay. If you come across these kinds of obstacles, I think you become stronger earlier than the other ones,
Yeah,
isn't it?
ma'am.
Because you become innovative, and because you try that at that very moment when you're stuck somewhere and you are trying to figure out how to get out of it. So you come out with the novel ideas and with different methods and different techniques. Because so far as my perception about you is concerned, I have gone through many of your videos,
Mhm.
and why I go and watch your videos again and again whenever they come. I come across your videos. I like one thing very good about you. That is your innovative style of coming up with your session. May it be the introductory part, may it be coming up with some ideas and the way you give regards to your guests. I have become a fan of yours, and I think this is the reasons I took a lead to mail you, frankly speaking. I was
Thank you.
quite inspired by your method because my journey, not on this path, in totality, my journey, it has been a kind of like I have always been around or in the company of the young blood like the children of your age. Because I belong to arena of education and I cater to the education, higher level education, right?
Mhm.
So when I came across your videos, then when I uh, studied the way you are presenting your content, though I like. I think every second person who is on this journey, everybody is talking to strangers, everybody is coming up with the similar kind of the conversation. After 20, 30 minutes, it's all done, and then we are just uploading these kinds of videos onto the YouTube. So there is nothing bad with it. But sometimes some person we realize is having some distinct kind of quality. The person is doing the similar thing but in a different way. So I found that kind of spark while scrolling down your videos, and then frankly speaking, I'm telling you the truth. I was waiting for the moment when Ajay will mail me, but yeah, because Ajay is talking to every second person. But then I thought, Kawaljeet, you are not getting much views. Might be you are not in the list. So, but I'm a kind of person who never hesitate in coming forward. And I also put in the request because I'm also working on my communication skills. So I also try to go this way. But I never hesitate to appreciate this is the kind of quality I have, maybe because I belong to that particular arena where I have been in the company of the young blood. So I know the mentality or everything related to young blood, the way they perceive the things, the way what is their thinking process, and in what way the majority of the youth that takes different things in life. So then automatically, very easily, or all of a sudden, or I take lesser time to come out with with the conclusion that this particular young boy belongs to this particular category. This is something distinct with this boy or girl. So I think that quality, by that instinct, not equality. Quality becomes a bit not a good word. Instinct is which is not under control, but you are blessed with. So maybe I'm blessed with that kind of instinct that I found in you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Like you are appreciating me a lot, and I don't know why, but a majority of time it happens when I come across to anyone, they always appreciate me. So sometimes I think, oh, like really, like I deserve this kind of appreciation. So, but yeah.
So when people they are not on the same platform, every person meets to in person individually, and if every second person is repeating the same thing, so definitely something is definitely there. So do you that way? You are blessed one. You deserve that credit. So of course you should be happy with it, and you might be happy with that.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Like you have made my day.
I have made your evening.
Yeah, absolutely right.
It's a
Yeah,
time for high tea. After that, you have your high tea and enjoy it.
surely, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hmm,
So,
yeah. So right now, ma'am, like I have lost my train of thoughts because sometime because it is my weakness when someone appreciates me. So I just go blank. I don't know how to react. I don't know what to say at that time.
because in every second session, I think you are listening these kinds of words for you. So by this time, you must have been gotten tuned to it. But if not so, then you start penning down your questions on a notebook and keep that notebook in front of you whenever you're having the session.
Okay. Yeah. Ma'am,
Yeah.
I also want to ask one question to you because I have seen multiple videos of yours, and a few days back when I had a conversation with Subhas ji, so he told me about you like I had a conversation with ma'am like Kamal, sorry, Kamal, your name is like little bit difficult for me, Kawaljeet ma'am. So I think that is the time like I started watching your videos when you had a session with him. Or so it was like wonderful, I think. And you are so consistent, I think. Every day you upload videos. So how do you do that? Like it's like being
Actually,
consistent is very difficult.
yeah, yeah, it's very difficult. But कहते हैं ना मजबूरी मजबूरी है तो करना पड़ेगा ना तो मजबूरी
Compulsion.
at the moment is I don't know actually sorry actually I don't want to repeat it again and again because then it portrays me in some different way but because I have to answer your query Ajay, I'm not getting good number of views. I don't know why it is happening so and people or the so-called experts I don't know whether they are telling me the truth or not. Their perception is because my channel got created in 2012. When for my official purposes, I might have created my Gmail account without coming in my knowledge because I'm that techie and that in 2012 I was not at all techie. So when about 8 months back I started my journey of working on my communication skills, actually I got this inspiration from one of these kinds of videos from YouTube. So
Mhm.
when then at that very moment I realized because I got the inspiration by watching some this kind of video, why not to upload my video onto this platform? So I started my journey that way. So that concept of old channel and getting freezed kind of, I'm not familiar with it. So
Mm,
this is, and then the suggestion is to keep on uploading your videos on a regular basis. Maybe someday it starts working. So I'm at in that very phase at the moment. Yeah, it's very difficult because if you are working, the day spent with your office, and once you are back, being a lady or the head of the family, of course, you have to look after everything. You have to see the needs of the people around you, maybe your kids, maybe your parents also. I have my parents also. Yes, at the same time, I try to spare some time to have these kinds of sessions. And you know it very well, being a YouTuber, it takes a lot of your time, lots of your time to do the editing kind of stuff. And
mm.
sometimes it becomes midnight, it's about two, it's quarter to two, when I'm busy with editing, and at quarter to 6 in the morning I have to get up again. So I agree with you. I go eye and eye to you. Yes, it's a difficult thing, but I that's why I said मजबूरी है. क्या करें? I'm trying कि कुछ better हो जाए. So
I think,
this is
ma'am,
the reason.
there are some reasons. I think, like, there's something I can tell you about the YouTube. So, I think, in my opinion, YouTube algorithm is very like unpredictable. Like, there are so many good YouTubers I have seen, and they are creating a lot of good content, but they are not getting the views. They are really good at speaking in English, the way they speak, or the content they are just uploading on their channel. So it is very difficult. I think you have to be really specific, and sometimes on YouTube, like, you just have to do different things. If you just do the same thing over and over again, so maybe I think you just have to change your plan a little bit. It is some kind of a things. Or in my opinion, I think when I started my YouTube channel, so I think I did not get any kind of a subscribers. I think I uploaded, I think, more than 94 or 95 videos, and there were only, I think, 70 or like 70 or 80 subscribers I got at that time. So no one was watching my videos. So like
Hmm.
it happens, like you just have to be consistent, and creating videos should not be a compulsion for you. It should be a enjoyable process for you.
Enjoyment.
And
Yeah,
just
it should be.
yeah,
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 yes,
and
it
when you
should be
enjoy it,
enjoyment.
surely you're just going to learn a lot of things, and you're going to grow. Like just be consistent and enjoy your journey. And God is watching us, and if you are a diligent person, if you're a passionate person, surely you will get the result. Like, I believe in this thing.
Let's hope for the best. Otherwise, I know I'm not a YouTube kind of person, and I have never been. And this is not my ultimate goal in life, because I have already achieved so much of the things which e- every second person would wish for, right? I'm already at the top of hierarchy in my arena, and everything is perfectly fine. But at the same time, I'm a kind of person who is hardworking, and the thing which comes in my mind is, if I have taken something in my hands, it should come up with a reasonably good result, because
Mm,
I'm putting in efforts. I don't want to go it an exceptional way. I don't want to fetch millions of views. That is not my dream. But I'm using the word respectable,
mm,
because once you have attained a respectable position in your arena, so you can't compromise a bit lesser than that, right?
mm,
So
mm.
anyhow, let's hope for the best. Yeah.
Ma'am,
You let
here
me
I
know what
just
you.
Ma'am, here, like, I just want to give an example of Yashraj Mukhote sir. I think, do you know about him? He's a YouTuber. Okay, so I
Sorry,
will tell
no.
you. I think you must have watched him. So he started his YouTube channel, I think, in 2010 or 11, and he's a music composer. So he creates reels. So when, like, during lockdown, he just created a reel, and you must have watched the reel, like Rasode Mein Kaun Sa. Though there is a serial called Saath Nibhana Saathiya. So that reel went viral, and after that, people started appreciating him. So it took
Mm.
him, I think, 9 or 10 years to reach. that level. So he got only 10K subscriber at that time, and he was creating so good content on his YouTube channel. And when his reel got viral, so after that, I think he got, I think, 3 or 4 million subscribers. So now he has 5 millions, more than 5 millions, and he's meeting with legends. For example, A.R. Rahman sir, Amit Trivedi sir. So ma'am, like, it takes some time. Like, you just have to be patient and just enjoy your journey, and surely,
I need
like,
to be optimist.
and you are so like, there is a like word called like optimistic. You are such an optimistic person. Like, it is radiating in your personality.
Uh, So,
Mm,
anything more about you? I'm
so,
loving chatting with you. I'm enjoying it. I was longing for it.
thank you so much, ma'am. So, speaking about myself, what can I tell you? Like,
You are a
nothing.
student, you are a working professional. How do you manage your daytime? And you are also delivering very good content. And you apply your novel ideas. So you are doing your journey is going in a wonderful way. You let me know how do you manage everything. Then we will conclude.
Ma'am, I think it's a difficult thing, I think, because I'm struggling a lot. And I set a goal for myself when I started my English journey, and I'm not really satisfied with myself. And when I started my English, like when I started my YouTube channel, and so I just wanted to become a proficient speaker. Like, I was putting a lot of efforts. I was having a conversation with a lot of person, and I was just thinking like, okay, like, why am I not improving? So there were many thoughts were coming inside my mind, but at that time I did not give up, or I was just doing that thing. So, like, generally, like, if I talk about managing my time, so mostly, like, generally I just speak with myself, and these days I am not using any kind of a application, or I'm not doing anything. Like, simply I'm just, sometimes I read a book. These days I am started stimulating a habit. So or apart from that, sometimes I watch movies, and I watched a lot of content on YouTube. A lot, like, there are so many channels I follow. Mm, this the simple things I'm doing it, ma'am.
Your vocabulary is also very good. You use advanced kind of vocabulary words also. I have noticed it number of times. I have learned some of the words from you also.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, one last question because it has exceeded 25 minutes. My one important last question because I love to ask this question to every young boy or young girl I interact with. What is your short term goal and what is your long term goal in life?
Ma'am, short-term goal is, I just want to improve my personality, because I am kind of a introvert person, or I am. So, like, most of the times, like, I just want to become a speaker who can interact with anyone without facing any kind of difficulty. And I think I can do it. And I think it will take 2 or 3 months. So that is my short-term goal. And speaking about my long-term goal, so I just want to do something regarding English language. It can be becoming an English trainer, or it can be just creating content on YouTube, or it can be writing a book. So these three things in my mind, and hope, like, I'm just going to achieve it.
And what are you doing at the moment
So, ma'am, these days, like,
besides doing the stuff on YouTube? Other than this,
Ma'am, like, few months back, I was preparing for the government examination, but these days I'm not just preparing for the examination. I think, like, so I'm just following my passion. I'm just trying to reinforce my spoken English. So hope, like, if everything will go well, and if I become a proficient speaker, so surely like I will be really happy. And apart from that, I'm not doing anything. So these days, I started taking sessions from a professional English trainer. So she teaches me a lot of things. So I'm just trying to include those things in my life. And so this is the things I'm doing it.
Nice. Professional mean you have joined some Clippingo kind of platform, or you are taking some other
Private.
kind of
Yeah,
private.
ma'am.
Okay. So
Yeah, ma'am.
nice, nice. So Ajay, it's the compulsion. We have to wind up the session. You know it very well.
Yeah.
So your journey is taking very good shape. Already it has taken a good shape because I'm constantly watching. I'm keeping an eye on your journey as
Oh,
well, because the person I love, the person I'm, because it's not the younger generation always learn from the elder ones. We all are learners at every stage of life, isn't it? So I'm a believer of that kind of. I'm that believer. So I'm a learner. But you, and I'm sure all my blessings are with you. That very in not I must say in a short span of time, because the things take their time to
yeah,
reach at a
ma'am.
certain level. But it is for sure the way your life is taking shape. You will definitely achieve whatever you have desired for, whatever you are dreaming for yourself. But you keep on moving on this way, the way you are going. You are already doing very well, as I have already narrated you. That I'm quite inspired by the way you present the things, and I think this one quality of yours reflects that whatever you would do in life, you would do in the similar way, because you know the technique, how to handle the situation, and in what way you are to give regard to your guest. This is thing I have seen out of your videos. So with this, I would like to wind up this session over here. Over here, lots of blessings from my side. Stay blessed, be happy in life, and hope to see you soon again someday on similar kind of platform in the times to come. Till
Yeah,
then,
ma'am.
goodbye, thank you, and stay blessed. Lots of best wishes to you.